Hey guys, it's Just G, how's it going? We're recording the Necalli punish video today, so as you know, normals first. So we'll start with his stand heavy kick. His stand heavy kick is -4, so it's very common for stand heavy kicks to be this punishable on block. His stand heavy kick though it's pretty quick and it can be made fairly safe. If you look to the pushback on that, you can't really punish that. So you've got to be quite close to get the punish. See there. But that kind of range, you won't get anything. There, see, he even blocks it. So be very careful with that move. It's let's move the mic up a bit. It's a very, very tricky move, that one. So I don't know. It's maybe worth throwing at the stand light kick if you're at close range, but I wouldn't cancel into DP or Tatsu unless you're 100% sure it's going to hit. It's a really sneaky one. It's a bit like Karen's. Karen's is a bit... it's not very punishable. So that's the kind of range you want. See there, it blocks. So about there. You're guaranteed it to hit at that range, but anything further out, don't risk it. Even if you know you're going to connect, don't risk it because he may block it. It could completely whiff if you misjudge it pretty badly. So that's that one. I didn't realise his crouch and heavy punch is -4 also. But I don't know how punishable it is in terms of pushback and range. Man, I can't. Let me just position the pad a bit better. This isn't a very good setup, man. God. That better or... okay, that's a bit better. So you're only punishing that at very close range. Max distance is going to whiff. It has pretty heavy block stun as well. So about there, even with there. So you're talking point blank range on that one. It's, well, just outside of point blank. It's not going to connect anywhere else, so it's good to know the frame data on that, but you've got to be close again. So stand heavy kick and his crouch and heavy punch, pretty tricky to punish, even though you think you can punish them. His hurt box is pushed backwards very, very fast after the attack. So it's good to know, but not much we can actually do about that. His crouch and medium kick, like Ryu and Ken's, is, I don't know about Ryu's, but Ken's is -4. So this is punishable, but it's not likely to see that in neutral without it being cancelled into special to make it safe, probably the stomp. So don't read too much into punishing that. Just know it's your turn afterwards, but don't try and punish it heavily. You could throw it at a 4 frame if you feel like it, but you may get frame trapped as well if he does a special. Careful of that. His sweep is... I haven't left myself much room here. -10. Let's try at max range. So it's a pretty stubby sweep. So you can sweep it back. That's one that you can actually sweep back. So it's a typical Shoto sweep that. As I sort of demonstrated, the Like Tatsu, the EX Tatsu, and CA, all three of them work. If you've seen my punish videos by now, you know those are the three main punishes I go for these sort of like not short ranges, mid-range sweeps. The long range sweeps, Karen and Birdie, they're very different. So his is we'll class that as a short range sweep, so you can sweep it back. Anything that you can sweep back is classed as a short range sweep, quite a stubby one. And medium range, as you guys already know now, Rashid, Laura, can't think of too many off the top of my head. Karen's is a long range, but yeah, you get the idea. So that's pretty easy to punish. His overhead is -6, but I'm sure this can be made pretty safe. I'm really misjudging the blocks in it. So 4 frame is only going to connect at close range. Right there. See whiffs there. But if you're at a distance, so yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those overheads. Even though he moves forwards, his hurt box is still quite far back. That's going to get him every time, every range. If you're unsure, no, you're not. It's only if it hits fairly deep. You can see that looks quite deep, but can't connect. He's got to be almost like face to face, only a small gap between you, and you can punish it with a 4 frame. Even chin buster misses. You could do that as well. You could do crouching medium punch, but I wouldn't go for that because if you're 1 frame out, it's going to be blocked. So 4 frames more than good enough there. It looks like chin buster's not viable, but again, it's another one of those moves where the block stun is very heavy. So let's try it one more time. Yeah, you just got to delay it a little bit more than you would normally. Same as the crouching heavy punch. That seems to have the same effect. Right, so that's that. We'll go through his target combos and then his specials. So I'll record that now. Okay guys, so I've got target combos recorded and I've also got a couple of his specials recorded. So we'll dip into specials in this recording as well. Let's have a look what have I got first. So yeah, it's medium kick, heavy kick. That is -8. We'll get line breaker, an 8 frame. But if you're not sure, chin buster, that's a 5 frame. So you can do that, that's fine. I'll probably go with chin buster. You probably won't see this too often as well, but you can do the same into V skill. That's -9. So you can chin buster that or line breaker. Yeah, timing right. You can also stand heavy punch that because it's -9. That's that. So all his, all those moves there that he does, the disc, what's it called? Disc guidance, is it? All his charge moves. What's the name of it? That's referred to as lunge. So his normal lunges and EX. The normal lunges are all -6. So I don't know if you can space it. You should get crouching medium punch every time. Chin bust as well, but I don't know if you can space it and make it fairly safe. Let's have a look. Ah, there you go, look. You can make it safe. So I think there 4 frames better. The reason I say 4 frame is because it has longer range and it'll catch him before he's in a recovered state. So your frame will hit him during the 4th frame of his recovery, but he's still got 2 more frames of recovery that is punishable. So you're catching him before his hurt box goes backwards, so you got more time to catch him. You could raw CA punish that, and that'll work at every range. If you're in V trigger, yeah, tattoo, that'll work at every range. But if you're at sort of max-ish range, just learn the timing of the reversal. It's like 4 frame works every time. It looks like it's not going to reach, but it does. So that's good to know. So 4 frame to deal with that. His EX, which I don't think they'll really throw out randomly, is minus 13. So it's up to you what you want to go for here. Line breaker, stand heavy punch. You can go for chin buster, but I'll probably go line breaker and heavy punch DP there. So that's the EX lunge, and we have, I think I recorded light kick stomp. Light kick stomp is the only punishable stomp he has. It's the quickest of the lot as well. So that's minus 3. That you can't punish it. He must not be set to block there. Let's try again. Oops. Oh, I don't know why he's getting hit there. Shouldn't be. Maybe the frame data's wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but it definitely says minus 3, which he clearly isn't. But let me just record it one more time. Make sure I'm not wrong. Oh, it's working. So he must be. It looks like he's minus 3 there. Let me make sure V trigger's not on. Nope, no V trigger. The only other thing to note is, out of all the other stomps, his heavy kick stomp is plus 2. His EX is minus 2. So I can record them. So heavy is the slow stomp. And that's the one where he walks in. So if he does the walk in, he's minus 2, the EX. But if he does the very slow stomp, he's plus 2. The medium kick stomp, see the difference there, that's fairly slow. It's a lot slower. But listen to the noises he makes, it's different. Light. Heavy. I'm sorry, medium. And heavy. So that's how you distinguish the 3 different levels. The heavy, he's plus 2. All the other ones, he's minus. For whatever reason, we're getting the punish on the light kick. The light kick sounded like... Yeah, that's it. Like that. So you can possibly punish that, but I'll have to test it before I'm 100% certain. It looks like you can. So we've got super. So he's super in V trigger and non V trigger, both minus 25. So let's have a look at that. Oops, had to re-record that. Got the wrong one on, is that what it is? Oh yeah. Put that back on. So he leaps right into your body. Can get stuff like that. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. So I was trying to cancel the heavy punch DP into CA, but you can do that. You crouch in heavy punch. You haven't got time to jump in the air though and catch him on the way down. That's interesting. Didn't see that. I'll have to refer to this in the timestamp separately. It says you can charge this down forward heavy punch. V trigger only? Let's have a look.
Make you sacrifice face first.
It's weird. I've seen that. Oh yeah. So it's V trigger only. Okay, we'll look at that in the V trigger now. So, according to the app, it says nothing really changes in V trigger, but I don't know how much I trust that. So let's quickly go over a few things while I'm in V trigger. So we're gonna try stomps first. We'll do. In that heavy and EX. So all the stomps are there. We'll do his CA. I imagine that's the same. It's definitely minus 25, we know that. Oops. Number 3. Oh, what in V trigger? It's fine. That. I think that's it. Oh, and well, if he does the charged overhead in V trigger, it's +2. So this move that I did, it charges it and you block it, you can't punish that. It's +2. So there's no punish for the charged overhead. That only works in V trigger. Sorted. So let's go back and test those bad boys. So what was first? I think it was his stomps. Okay, I can't punish that now. It's interesting. The blocks on medium feels very different. It's interesting. So it looks like the frame data has changed. I don't have, according to the app, it doesn't say it's changed. I've got 2 apps on my phone. Turn V trigger off. That V trigger's on now. I'm on Necalli, and it says the same, -3, -1. Heavy's is +2, and EX is -2. So we're gonna have to go by that, guys. But if I do find any more information, I'll put it in the comments below. Sorry, in the video description. So keep an eye out for that. That was okay. Need to activate first. So I think this is the exact same. Yeah, so that's the same. You can crouch and heavy punch that because he throws himself into you. So that's fine. So yeah, so they look the same as well. So I forget what they're called, the lunges, the discs guidance. So it looks like light, medium, and heavy are -6, and the EX, again according to this, is -13 in V trigger. So that looks the same as well. Sorted. So I can come off this now. The only other thing I want to show is his stomp thing. So with this, there's no real way to, you can't react, I don't think, to this. So if I try and actually react, you can see that I'm getting hit every time. That's not reacting, that's anticipation, timing. But the only way to really beat this is to do that, is to go for it. because you know at the start of a round that's what they're going to do. The Necalli players will try and ground pound or punch the floor to build up V meter because they want to get in V trick as fast as they can. So if you can, again, that's what happens. If because you don't know where he's going to throw it out, close range, further out, you can throw the V skill out, but it's not a good tactic to use that to do that. I wouldn't recommend it. Probably better off jumping. You see a lot of damage as well. There's no real way to deal with the ground pound. I think it's -1 on block as well, so you can't punish it if he gets blocked. So there's not much you can really do, guys, about that. So that's pretty much Necalli in a nutshell. I don't think I've missed anything off there. His V reversal is it's a knockdown V reversal on hit. It's -2 like the rest of them on block, so you can take a turn back. Of course, he has a invincible DP, so watch out for that. And he's got the command grab as well. He's basically like a Shoto without a fireball, but he's got a command grab. So an interesting character. So that's him done, guys. I'm going to move on to the next few. So hope that's helped. Any advice you have on the matchup itself, appreciate if you could share the information. Cool. Catch you next video. Take care.